I am shining like a diamond. This is the end of my day. I taught dance and yoga classes, and look at how much shine I have. So this is the perfect time to test the 3 viral Dollar Tree powders. We have the Prolux setting powder, the La Mercerie translucent finishing powder, and the Ioni loose baking powder. Let's go skiing down Powder Mountain. That might not have been the thing to say. Here we go. I also grabbed this Sassy and Chic travel case powder puff as our testing implement for these 3 powders. So here is the Sassy and Chic powder puff. I'll be honest, this case is a little bit more flimsy and thicker than I was expecting. And here is the powder puff, but not bad. I will use this in my purse. And to clarify, these 3 powders are all 3 different kinds of powders. And as a makeup artist, I'm going to tell you they're going to work differently because they actually have different uses. So there could be a reason for some people to use all 3 at the same time. I am going to start with the Prolux setting powder in the shade Porcelain. Now, I will let you know that I am the shade of Casper the Ghost, or this creepy skeleton man. And so I'm nervous because most of these may not work for me color-wise, but that is okay. If it doesn't work for me, I have plenty of people that I can give these products to. And this comes with its own powder puff. This product did come completely sealed. I do appreciate that. Now, I'm not going to use the powder puff that this came with because I want to use the same puff for all 3 of these powders so that I can give a honest as review as possible. So first I'm going to puff this in. So I've added product to the puff, and now I'm going to work that into the puff from the lid. A lot of times when I see reviews of products and people don't like it, it really comes down to user error. So I try to be as professional as possible. There we go. And you really want a nice even disbursement on the puff like that. So let's check how that works. That did a great job. If you can see, there's no beauty filter. I took everything off. I do use filters sometimes when my lighting isn't the best, but I have no filters on right now. I'm pretty impressed with that. This is the Porcelain. You can see the shine here and how the shine has been reduced on this side. Shine, no shine. You can still see the skin showing through, which we want, but the shine is just slightly reduced. So far, we're doing pretty good. Let's check out the other 2 powders. This one is the Ioni baking powder in the color Ube, or Cool Pink. And I am nervous about this because this is quite pink. So I'm going to put this on under my eyes. Okay, first thing I noticed right off the bat is there's no sifter, so you just have loose product. Again, I am taking the product and I'm going to prime it in the lid, pushing that powder into the puff. This evenly disperses the powder into the puff so that when you apply it to the face, it gives an even dispersal of product onto your skin. Here we go. No cuts, no filters. That's not bad. I'm going to take a little bit of this powder on my finger. It's really soft and smooth. Hold on, my cat is being weird. My orange was deciding to sing the song of his people. At any rate, I am pleasantly impressed by this as well. As you can see, it just smoothed out the texture under my eye in comparison to this one. This side is looking really polished in comparison to this side. Do you see the difference? Dollar Tree. Look at you, Dollar Tree. I am very pleasantly surprised. I thought that pink was going to be way too bright for me, but it's not bad at all. And last, we have the Mercerie translucent finishing powder. Let's see how this does. Now this is a full-on white powder. It does say on the packaging that this is made for light to medium skin tones. So I'm hoping they have another version of this for our deeper skin baddies. And if there is, please let me know and I will make sure to go look for it and find it. So I'm doing the same process, pressing into the product and then blending it with the lid. And I'm gonna go on this side of my face and see. Oh my gosh, you see that? It's a little white. And I'm Casper the Ghost. So if you're a goth baddie and want white makeup, yeah, you can see how much whiter that is compared to the pink under this eye. I don't hate it. This looks more natural, and this is definitely brightening. I might have gotten a little too much product. Let me blend out. So, new fresh corner. Tiny little bit of this goes a long way. Let's do the chin. Going from the pan to the lid to disperse. Let's do the forehead. And the nose. It's where I get my most grease. Look at that. These powders have thoroughly impressed me. With this, a little goes a long way. I think most people are going to be going in too heavy-handed with this product. The tiniest, littlest, smallest amount of product with all of these, start small and build. I would say for $1.25, these 3 powders were a great find. You can definitely see how much brightening this is compared to that side with the pink, but they did a fabulous job. I think I'm going to do a separate video on the difference between a finishing, a setting, and a baking powder because I'm running out of time. If you like this kind of video, please let me know down below. And are you going to pick up these powders from Dollar Tree? I am thoroughly impressed, and I was not expecting to be.